South Korea needs to make more efforts to fight human trafficking. That's the conclusion of the U.S. State Department, which placed Seoul in the second tier of countries in its annual human trafficking report. Our Choi Soo-hyung reports.
For the second year in a row, the U.S. State Department has placed South Korea in Tier 2 of its Trafficking in Persons report. According to the report published on Thursday local time, the efforts of the South Korean government have generally increased, but they fall short of the minimum standards in some key areas. The report says some victims were excluded by South Korea due to the lack of clear procedures for verifying the facts of the damages. Despite being victims themselves, they also face the possibility of punishment for engaging in illegal activities. The report also highlights the labor exploitation and human trafficking of migrant workers, as well as the absence of related government policies. However, the document acknowledges Seoul's efforts to prevent human trafficking have improved in general. It said South Korea has established guidelines for identifying victims, consistently collected relevant statistical data, increased penalties for offenders, and installed hotlines for reporting human trafficking cases. Meanwhile, North Korea this year was once again in Tier 3, the lowest tier, as it has been every year since these reports were first released. The report highlighted the North detention camps, forced labor mobilization, and large-scale exploitation of adults and children. The U.S. State Department has been publishing human trafficking reports since 2001. The reports evaluate countries on a scale of Tier 1 to Tier 3 based on human trafficking monitoring and efforts. South Korea was downgraded to Tier 2 last year for the first time and remains in Tier 2 this year, along with countries like Japan, Switzerland, and New Zealand. 30 countries, including the United States, United Kingdom, France, and Germany, received Tier 1 status, while 24 countries, including China and Russia, were classified as Tier 3. Choi Soo-hyung, Arirang News.